Halla folkens, og velkommen tilbake til Dark Omen Gaming og vår gjennomspilling av Draugen. Vi har nå kommet til episode 4. Vi har vært gjennom egentlig, ja, omtrent hele Graavik. Vi har bare ikke vært her oppe, for her er det stengt, så der kommer vi ikke opp. Men vi lurer på om vi skal en tur tilbake til denne butikken. Det var jo blant annet et åpent vindu der, så det kan jo hende. Det er noe clues der.
There's something very wrong with your head.
Wouldn't that just be awful? Why, I'd be a murderer.
Oi. Så. Hva som der inne?
Is that? Lizzie, come here.
Det
It's
hatten.
Betty's hat.
Hatten til Betty.
She could still be in there. Betty? Betty!
Are you sure, Edward? I mean, it's just a hat. Is it even a hat? I'm
I
not
know
sure.
my sister's hat, Lizzie. I have to get inside.
What about the breaking and entering part?
I could care less what
Jeg kjenner ikke en hodeplagget til søstrene mine, for å si det sånn. Nei. Men jeg vet, for her, vet du. Her.
Here's an open window.
You seem eager to break the law. I approve.
I approve.
It won't budge.
Nah, don't be a milquetoast.
Well, it's stuck.
Attaboy, Teddy. You can do this.
Pull harder. Go, 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 go.
I can't believe I'm actually breaking. Whoops, Daisy.
Oh my, Teddy. You're such a sap.
Da kunne du åpne vinduet da. Her er jeg stappa. Sånn da. Gå inn.
Dilettante, world traveler, cat burglar.
A cat burglar would by definition enter a building on a higher
Jeez.
floor.
The state of this place.
Oh, Betty.
Kassa.
Edward,
I hope you weren't here when...
is this blood?
Not necessarily
Hey.
human blood.
Well, that's all right then. What does
Barnemorder.
it say? Barn murder? Someone murdered a barn?
Barn
barn.
means child. And mortar, that's...
Child murder. Edward, they murdered a child?
De
Someone thought so.
anklaga Fredrik for å være en barnemorder.
I'm not sure how I feel about being in here.
Don't be ridiculous. We're all alone. What else do you suggest we do?
Ja, det lett bryter meg inn. Er det sånn?
Out of order.
Why hasn't it been fixed?
Perhaps there wasn't much demand for it anymore.
Hva du? Hva står det og døtter på meg?
S-O-S.
I Simon fra Ruth. Ruth er jo da
Boy, if only this thing worked.
datteren til Johan Fretland, som vi vet at har
even better,
dødd.
order some hot grub.
Han beskyldt broren sin for å drepe datteren sin.
What are you doing?
Looking for keys.
Your life of crime continues.
The keys are
Det er
all
nøkkelen
gone.
i kassa.
Some thieving thieves beat you to it.
Simon.
Rascals.
There's a note.
Is it written in Viking runes? What does it say?
It's from Simon. Jeg put it means I put. Nøkkel is key. Kassa. I don't know what that word means.
He put the key in the
Det er
closet.
godt vi er norske, for det vet jeg.
Wish I had my dictionary. The note's addressed to his father.
So the key was moved. But Where to?
Somewhere safer. Or more convenient.
Can we really trust your translations? You only started studying a month ago.
I spent the summer reading. And I had a lot of
Synes han har
free
klart seg
time
bra
on the
hittil, ja?
voyage.
Come on, how much could you possibly pick up in a few months?
You know my mind, it's a sponge. These were never sent.
How long have they been piling up?
I received Mrs. Fretland's letter in June, and they received my letter from July.
A couple of months. Perhaps the world forgot about Graavik.
Ja, vi vet hva kassa der, men vi får se litt rundt for det.
Why would Frederick keep a list of what he calls traitors?
What did they do to him?
Cross him in some way? Why else keep a list of undesirables?
Det var mange han ikke likte. Det der må jo ha vært halve bygda. Kassa!
Casa.
So that's what it means. Cash register. You're a genuine gangster now, old fruit. Don't worry. If you get busted, I'll come visit you in the big house.
2 kroner og 1 kroners lapper.
The Vandals weren't here for the money.
I think money was the last thing on their minds.
Wasn't there supposed to be a key?
Here it is.
Ja. Der hatten. Ja.
It is her hat.
Teddy, I'm not
Betty
sure
was
that's...
here, and not long ago.
Okay, but if that is her hat, what's it doing in a locked storeroom?
Another breadcrumb.
That's not an answer.
I know for sure she was here. That's what matters.
You know best, Edward. So, what now? If this is a breadcrumb, where's the next one?
There must be a reason her hat's in this room.
What's that?
A handwritten note.
I'm not blind. What does it say, you silly goose?
It's hard to read. I'm not sure my translation will be... Johann, you... Nectar. Refuse. You refuse to speak to me, so I write this letter instead. It's from Frederick Fretland to his brother. Simon did not... Bloody hell. Simon did not murder your Ruth. He was fond of his cousin.
Ruth. Ruth is the daughter of Anna and Johann, which means the little girl in the photograph at the farmhouse. Oh, Edward. The Fretland girl was murdered. This is simply awful.
Simon was working at the farm while I tended to the store. I would have seen him had he passed on the way up to the cliffs.
They thought Simon killed Ruth. His own cousin.
Ruth was... what's that word? Playing. Ruth was always playing on the rocks below the church. She must have fallen by accident. The note ends there. Frederick never finished it. And Johann never read it. Not that it would have made a difference. If Johann thought...
The mob showed up for Simon. His father would have tried to protect him.
September 17th. You would have been here, Betty.
Rocks below the church. Isn't the church right above us? Edward,
Yeah.
come look at this. That's the cliff. Right there. The one in the note? I bet you 1,000,000 clams.
Where?
See for yourself.
I guess that could be where...
Let's check it out.
No, Lissy, wait.
Hun har nok løpt alt, ja. Ja. Hører jeg at du går i døra her en gang?
Right below it.
What are you doing? This doesn't concern
A
us.
little girl died. We're staying in her home, for God's sake. Are you completely without heart? Get yourself up here, Edward Harden, right this minute.
Så vi er oss ut på litt hard klatring her.
Whoopsie-daisy.
Oopsie-daisy.
What is
Ikke
this?
sant, se
My
her, ja.
little Ruth died.
You're being morbid. And this is a distraction. I'm here for Betty.
Dette
not
ned
this
derifra.
Girl got
Edward.
herself.
You insensitive brute. You're like the Tin Woodman, no heart. You know, you've grown cold and mean in that horrid study of yours. With only books and bugs to keep you company for years and years and years. There are other people in this world, you know. It's not all about you. You're going to do this. If not for Ruth, then for us. We're going to figure out what happened to the poor girl. Together.
True.
Where are you going?
Skal vi ikke videre opp? Nei, jeg må selvfølgelig se her først. Skal vi se. Stein.
Is that blood?
The girl could have hit her head on that rock. There would have been plenty of blood.
That's awful. I think there's something behind it. Can you move the rock aside?
Ikke creepy da, hodeløs dokke liksom.
Where's the head?
Maybe the killer also decapitates dolls.
Hold on. This pin. This is old. Very old. It looks like something from the Viking era.
We are in the land of Vikings.
This could be 1,000 years old. It does not belong in a child's doll.
Who cares? Ruth is dead and you're obsessing about a rusty old pin? Let's go further up. Maybe we'll find more clues. Come on, old sport. It's not far.
Can you wait just 1 minute so that I can catch my breath?
Fikk vi ikke sett på det andre her.
Do you follow the same path, Betty? Or am I just stumbling through darkness?
You can see clear beyond the edge of the world. You're right. It is awfully chilly.
One
Oh,
second.
Teddy bear. We need to take you out walking more often.
So, the girl fell from up here.
Was pushed, you mean. Can you see where she fell?
Det er ganske langt, ja.
If she fell head first on that rock, she'd have died instantly.
Edward, honestly.
You wanted to learn more. This is you learning more. She hit her head and fell into the bush where I found her doll. Happy now, Alice?
I'm not. What was she doing up here in the first place?
Playing? She was a child. Children play in dangerous places.
There must be more to it. Let's find out where this path leads.
No, absolutely not. I don't have time for this nonsense.
Ikke vær så
Running out of
negativ.
daylight, and Betty's still... You're still out there. Lissy,
Ja.
slow down. I can't keep up with you. Who knows what's up there? It's not worth the risk of falling and breaking something. Lissy? Are you there?
Teddy,
My word. Look away, Lissy.
is this what happened to the villagers? They killed themselves?
It's one body. Let's not jump to conclusions.
What about those fresh graves at the church? There were at least half a dozen of them. Did everyone just die?
They're not necessarily connected.
Oh, come on. This is just ghastly. What made him do this? How long has he been?
From the state of the body, perhaps a couple of weeks. It depends on temperature and humidity, of course.
Gud tilgi meg. Da har vi jo kommet litt lenger i mysteriet. Vi vet ikke akkurat hva som har skjedd, men det er tydeligvis folk skylder på hverandre for Ruth sin død. Noen blir stemplet som forrædere. Det ser ut som det er et helt samfunn da, som har rett og slett gått imot hverandre. Så vi må nok lete litt til rundt her for å finne ut hva som har skjedd, men kommet et stykke videre på vei. Legg igjen en like, så liker det du har sett i dag. Legg igjen en comment, og trykk på abonner-knappen. Det settes fryktelig pris på. Prekas, folkens. Ses neste episode.